RFK Jr.'s confirmation vote has now been moved to 10:30 a.m. We just had Senator Mike Rounds with us. He told us he absolutely believes that RFK has the votes to be confirmed today. Your thoughts on this, and what would you like to see him accomplish in his first few weeks on the job?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's taken this long. If we had the Democrats not obstructing everything that we do, understanding that the ultimate outcome is we are going to get President Trump's nominees across the finish line. And you're going to see that today with RFK. He had a great hearing. You know, we had doctors on that committee with us who expressed concerns. He answered those. And what I think America is really craving right now is a responsible person to head that agency up that understands we need to focus on the health of Americans. We dedicate the most amount of money to the issue, and we seem to be last in a lot of the qualities of health. And so I think he is going to bring so much attention to it. Truly, we said make America healthy again. He has taken that true to heart, and I think he's going to deliver that for the American people and for newly inaugurated President Trump.
Yeah, Senator, it just seems like over and over again here in these recent weeks, all we've been talking about is Democrat obstruction, Democrat delays, Democrat opposition, whether it's immigration, whether it's Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr. I mean, do you think at some point Democrats might say, hey, let's work together? These guys won a majority of the American vote.
Well, there's really two issues there. First, if you look and see what they're objecting to, if they just would take a step back and say, oh my goodness, we're cutting out such waste in the government that is absurd spending. And they're delaying on what? The Halt Fentanyl Act? It's the #1 killer of working and fighting age Americans, and we want to delay on passing legislation. They did that all last Congress. I'm hoping they don't do that today. We're going to talk in Judiciary today about the Halt Fentanyl Act. So, you know, some of the things that they're protesting and fighting against really are good policies to protect this country, to protect the safety of Americans, to protect our purse, which is incredibly important for the continuity of our great nation. And second of all, if you look at the nominees that President Trump has put forward, they're not traditional nominees. In many respects, I was just introducing yesterday Todd Blanche, Trump's attorney, who he has put forth as Assistant Attorney General. He was a Democrat for a long time, served under judges that were appointed by by Democratic and Republican presidents. He served as an AUSA under presidents of both sides of the aisle. So it's incredible to me that we're putting up a fight against these nominations, against some of these policies, which really Trump is just trying to fix the mess that was just created over the last 4 years. He's bringing in the best people that he knows to get the job done. And American people, and certainly the Democrats and Republicans, I don't care what party you're from, we need to get order in this House. We needed to get it done immediately to save lives and secure this nation. I'm on board. Everybody else should be on board, too.
And you have a very busy day today as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. I know you're set to vote to advance Kash Patel's nomination to lead the FBI. You also hear testimony from Linda McMahon to be Secretary of Education. What are you expecting from these?
Yeah, I think you're going to hear a lot of what we've heard in prior nomination hearings, and that is there's a job to be done, a very serious job, probably one of the most important times in our nation's history to make sure we course correct and set us back on the path of prosperity and safety in our communities. And, you know, I think President Trump is committed to that. He is all over the place every single day. It's like whiplash trying to see what's next. And I think the American people are excited about that. I think these nomination hearings show that you have non-traditional candidates that are going to dig in, come in with an objective lens. They have a particular expertise that Trump was looking for. And Linda McMahon today, in terms of the Department of Education, she comes in with decades of managerial experience. Yes, she has some education experience, but I think what President Trump wants there is a fresh look, streamline that department, cut out all of the things that were impeding upon the state's ability to really create policy as to their own education. What got in the way of that? I, for one, was involved in litigation as the Attorney General. I think she is going to really go in with a fresh perspective and get things done. And that's what we've all been craving for a really long time, certainly as we've watched the devastation unfold in the last 4 years. And he needs his nominees in place as soon as possible. We'll keep pushing forward. We're confirming them at record pace. I wish the Democrats would get on board, but we'll do what we need to do.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.